This is pretty cool. Doing a vlog style. I'm glad that Leo suggested this. Pretty cool. First time, so it's gonna be a little bit more natural. But yeah, this is my painting room. This is where all the painting stuff gets done on the channel as far as my personal use. I mean, it's all personal use stuff mainly. Kind of lied because I've got some fish people in here. Those aren't mine, but I'm also painting those up for Leo. But that's okay. Yeah, so War Room Games out here in Vegas. That's actually one of our channel sponsors, and they are doing an RTT this weekend. So the 19th, right? Saturday the 19th? 18th? 19th. So they're doing an RTT. As much as I play, I don't actually get around to going to RTTs as often as I would like because family time, and they take place on Saturdays typically. So, but it's pretty exciting. I haven't actually gone to any sort of RTT, GT, or anything since LVO, where I brought my Grey Knights in, and that was kind of the last run I've had with Grey Knights, and I did about as well as I wanted to. It's okay, it's fine. I only had about 20 games. I actually had exactly 20 games going into LVO with that army, so it's okay. And then, of course, I started Custodes because I'm a sucker for any sort of bucket list army that I've always had wanted to do. And when they get a codex, and when they have gotten a codex in 9th edition, I just jump on it. And then what happened? Same thing with Grey Knights. They ended up being just totally busted. Sorry, but they're okay. I have gotten a decent amount of reps with them, and I'm gonna see it through. I'm not gonna shelve them. They're okay. I absolutely love the aesthetics of the model though. But yeah, so just kind of debating what I wanted to do. I was really ambitiously trying to take my Harlequins. I loved playing 8th edition Harlequins, trying to get them ready, at least just models, because this RTT doesn't require any sort of paint requirement. It's my own personal mantra that I prefer to play fully painted, but life happens, gaming happens, it's just obligations get in the way, and just things can't quite get done as fast as you would like. So what's pretty funny is that no matter how much you play, and I don't know if any other competitive player or tournament player goes through this, but you got some jitters, you get some nerve jitters leading up to any sort of event, even something as casual as an RTT. It's just a great way to get 3 games in within the same day. Obviously 3-hour rounds, so you're dedicating 9 to 10-ish hours to that day to play games. It's always a lot of fun. You see all your local community, you see your friends, you see your teammates, whoever they might be. And yeah, it's so just leading up to it, you obviously want to do well. You want to try to stress test it. The environment is a tournament, so you can kind of step on the gas without ever feeling bad and seeing how your army performs. So yeah, just leading up to it, you always get those little jitters like, will I do okay? Am I going to enjoy this? Am I going to have fun with this? These are a lot of the questions that kind of at least enter my mind leading up to an RTT. I think I'll do okay though. I want to see Custodes through, as much as I'm trying to say that the army feels very overpowered. It's not a bad thing. Like, if you're going to collect and play an army, like, wear it proudly, I suppose, right? So that's getting in my head a little bit. It's like, do I want to do that? Do I want to try to bust the Death Guard out? Back out, I should say. Do I want to see Grey Knights through and see how they keep up with the current Tau and Custodes meta? Yeah, I absolutely do. But I got my army painted. I got my Golden Boys painted in actually a very timely manner, because that's kind of what I would do these days, is just try to hobby hack my way into a fully painted army. So, it took me a couple weeks to get the gold scheme down and just banged everything out. I'm going to lean into it. I'm going to see it through and see how I do with what I've learned over the course of the last several games that I've played with Custodes. I'm getting a lot stronger with them, so it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see how my run goes.
It's Thursday. There's an RTT tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, on Saturday. I keep thinking it's Friday. Time is a lie. Just doing some RTT prep, which isn't really that much prep. Still running my Zinch list. I mean, my Eldar's not done yet. There's the hobby room, trying to figure stuff out. It's usually where I play my games, but as you can see, it's been co-opted by a bunch of random shit. Eldar list is almost done. Not quite there yet. Still at my painter, and I don't have enough time to actually practice and get good with them. So still running the good old Zinch list. I mean, after playing Tim for the bat rep last week, no spoilers, but it was definitely a nail biter. But I'm like 10-2 with the list now, so it's been doing work for me. It's just a lot of trash, and I think a lot of concepts that make Thousand Sons not good, it solves. So we'll see how it does into Custodes. Probably gonna have to play Jake if I want a top spot, and he's playing Custodes. Kevin, he's playing Custodes. Rileigh and Mike are playing bullshit as usual. So they're pretty sure they're bringing a lot of Storm Surges. So gatekeeper list, but gatekeeper lists, you know, if you have a 50% auto win against some people, and then you can maneuver your way around people who know how to deal with it, then it's, you know, a 2-1 or a 3-0 is easily in sight, especially for an RTT. So Bellicor will probably have to kill those, but he's only 12 inches of movement in a Zinch list. If it was a Slaanesh detachment, it'd be a different story, but I really need the Flamers to do work for me, and you know, trying to keep that top spot as number 1 Zinch player. But we'll see. I'm number 1 Zinch right now, actually. So yeah, but this is about the extent of my RTT prep. That and Elden Ring.
Kind of like to do my little checklist. Got my clock, got my army, of course, making sure everything is there. Tape measure, cards, because you never want to have any sort of rules disputes. Objective markers, yeah. And then, of course, dice. Okay, checklists, important. Double check your list. Oh yeah, nutrition. Because first game dice roll is at 10 o'clock. Meaning after the first game, we'll get to break for lunch, but you don't want to be hungry before that. All right, it's go time. I'm a little bit not on time, but that's okay. So yeah, really excited for this. I haven't done any sort of, I think I mentioned this on another clip, but I haven't done any sort of tournament or RTT since LVO. Just everything is coming together. I love playing RTTs. There's very little pressure. It's more just excitement to kind of test yourself out over the course of 3 games in one day, but there's definitely not the same pressure as like a GT or a major where it's basically like 2-day events. This is more about just having fun rolling dice and just getting things going. So I've already, you know, while I was having breakfast, just kind of skimming my list, making sure everything's copacetic and double checking some rules. I totally forgot that I had extra AP on yeah, my Virtus Praetor, so my bikes, I have been playing them last game as AP2, but that's why you brush up a little bit, and that's also the downfall of playing multiple armies back to back, but it's okay. I want to see how I perform at this RTT with Custodes. We've got a bunch of our own teammates, our stream team mates, as well as our local groups teammates. So I fight for War Room Gladiator, so that's kind of why my name, or that team name will pop up. And those are basically the dudes that I play with and we compete with. We did okay. We did pretty good at LVO as a team. But of course, the Black Rabbit stream team, lots of us are going to be there. I wonder if Josh is on time. I wonder if he woke up on time. Guess we'll find out. Or maybe he was up too late playing Elden Ring.
It's 9:30 right now. Signups are starting right now. So I'm pretty late, but I got 30 minutes, about 15 minutes to get there. So should be fine. I'm sure Jake has all sorts of great footage of him waking up, making breakfast, but I fucked up. Onto a tournament on 3 hours of sleep and late with only a cup of coffee in your stomach. You haven't been to enough tournaments.
This is Adam. He's one of the head honchos here.
Hello.
He's a
Nice to see you,
secretly amazing player that
Chad of Chad.
terrorizes our league.
I'm going to try to lose my last game so I don't lose up hard.
Don't do that. Did you bring the heat? Did you bring storm surges?
Yeah?
Nah.
I just don't want to think. I was out last night at a going away party.
So this is War Room Games. This is kind of our home base for many of us local Vegas players. Obviously a channel sponsor as well. So they got quite a hearty selection. Look at that! Look at that! Beautiful. And I was surprised as to whose army it was. Look, here's the other. Oh, there! Look, Josh is in the background.
I'm on time.
This is Ray, the other head honcho here at Orks.
Josh was on time.
This RTT is catered by War Dogs. If you're ever in Vegas, this place is the shit. Giant ass fucking hot dogs. That's awesome. Oh man.
Got game 2, Custodes mirror match. Yeah. Dreadnoughts. Plates. Go. Death Guard. Yeah. Yeah.
Round 2, we're playing Necron against this guy. Hey. His name is Devin. He's a cool guy. Local. He's very nice. Yeah.
Yo, that was rough. Custodes mirror match. I lost it because it's battle of 4-ups. I lost the battle of the 4-ups.
I was just hitting on 5s the entire time with no rerolls. Well, hey, this is the crew.
What were you playing?
Welcome.
I had to play Evan.
Custodes.
It's not great.
Maybe you guys should play something cool like this.
No, because then I lose more.
Hey man, I've only lost 3 games with this list. 1 against you.
We'll get paired right now, and you'll lose another one.
I want to get paired into Rileigh. We both want to win. She has 6 more points than I do.
I might get paired into Leo. I don't know.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
I might get paired into. I could get paired into anyone here. We all could get paired in. We're all struggling right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like the best I ever played in like so long. I haven't scored this high of points in the whole
Dude, you're doing amazing. Yes.
Okay, I got Rileigh Dietz. You may know her from the player place terrain video. We got Orks. She got first turn. So I actually like going second. So we'll see what happens. But I've got engage, retrieve, Knockman data, interrogate, mental interrogation, and she has engage, retrieve, and stomp 'em good. Which I think is a safer one than the one you were gonna go for.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Which was grind. So, because orcs are pretty punchy. Most of my melee is just Bellicor and shooting. So yeah.
That was sweaty. These two fine individuals behind me. They ran out the clock and ended in a tie.
77.
Tie. Good job, Rileigh. That's honestly like awesome job. Good job, Josh. Captain Leo.
I needed to score more versus Evan.
Yeah.
Then I could have been second place.
It's close.
We got Dr. Bob in the house.
Boom. It's pretty good RTT. Custodes lost to Custodes. Always a bridesmaid. Second place.
Just be better.
I know.
And you just pressure him.
This is Adam Baker.
Hey, guys.
He's a
Here's
teammate.
your 3D9.
This is for our vlogs. Leo's making us do vlogs.
So
I'm not making us do anything.
Let's fucking make us do everything. I mean, he does. Yeah.
That's fine. It's a lazy thing to film.
So Baker is a teammate from Gladiators, which that's why we call him Captain Leo. Yes, we're Black Rabbit Gaming, but we fight for this guy. And Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he judges, he TO'd this event. So thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
I gotta let other people actually play. So. It's alright, you ran from town.
Yeah, I did. Because you want to think about your strategy.
You would have just been playing Tower Custodian.
I think you should keep it because when you become more fluent, then you can start playing chess.
Not a single Crusher
Because then
Stampede.
you know what
Everybody
you can
flight.
respond with.
I agreed I would have TO'd, and I did it.
Yeah.
Yep. There's an even number, so it would have made it weird. I think this means I'm next TO.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I handled this one. Tim handled the last one, right?
So, because I timed out and that was that. And I lose 5 points for that.
Josh.
Which takes it to a tie.
Josh, you want a TO?
Yeah, do you want to TO next one?
I'm playing Eldar. Sorry, dude.
I'm playing Harlequins, baby.
I gotta go. We're gonna run fast, eat ass, score 100 points. That's what Rileigh did. She fucking just ran at me. I couldn't dig out of the hole. I was telling her, I lose this game. I lose this game. She's like all worried. I'm like, no, I'm trapped. I can't get engage points. Like,
You guys did great though.
Orks are fucking obnoxious. And I lost Bellicor turn 2, so he couldn't dig me out.
Rip.
Yeah,
Well,
that's kind of gross.
because I couldn't kill both kill rigs with him because they weren't close enough for the double fight. So.
Well, this was cool.
Still suck.
Yes. I believe it's pronounced Custodes.
Yeah. And I timed out. If I don't time out, I win by 5 points and I get 3rd place. But I timed out.
Well, it was really cool to do this like vlog format. I think it's actually going to be interesting. He was doing footage, I was doing footage. We haven't seen each other's footage.
It's just an RTT too, so
It's pretty cool. If you like this kind of content, let us know if you want to see more of this. But cumulatively, we go through a lot of events.
Yep.
So
I missed 3rd place by 2 minutes.
always be clocking. Oh, you were clocking.
We were clocking. We finished the game. If we weren't clocking, we'd probably still be on turn 3.
I was trying to go so fast.
We played literally 10 fight phases. Like,
Oh, jeez.
she charged me turn 1. And we played every game we had a fight phase. So, on 6 objectives. There was shit everywhere. So, the new missions though are great. Because before on this, you take minimize losses, you take banners, and you just sit there. You get 15 on banners, you get like 10 to 15 on minimize losses, and you just stay on your side of the board. If the other person takes anything aggressive, you just fucking lose.
Oh yeah, this is my
But
first
with the
RTT
new,
with the new missions.
yeah,
It's awesome,
but with
yeah.
the new mission, like, you have to kill shit.
Yeah.
So like, I killed 5 things, she killed 6 things. So those extra points like really come in handy.
Hell yeah.